Turn on a tearful TV series in the evening and dive into Tinder. If you want, I'll write a separate post with my impressions of the series Sirens, which I was recklessly indulging in yesterday. I'll say it straight away. I have no prejudice against dating sites. As much as we would like to hand down a final Snow White verdict, this is not a den, nor a nest of depravity. It's just a portal that opens quick access to hundreds of people tuned to the same wave of light, flirting, and the subsequent heavy disappointment in their unjustified expectations. There are no special nurseries of Badoo or Luxie, where, with secret technologies, they grow disgusting users completely deprived of a flag, homeland, morals, or sense of duty. Only our friends, colleagues, neighbors, and, terribly enough, children or even grandchildren who pop up here and there every day, with their pluses and minuses, blurry photos, insincere profiles, small joys, fascinating whining, old gout, and painful alimony. It was on Tinder that I once found a couple of long-lasting boyfriends, and, what is most important for me, real friends who have stayed for many years. Misha, Anton, Leonia, Peter, sending you a fiery hello. In order for diamond-like meetings to happen, you need to make an effort. Put on your most mysterious smile, tune yourself to a romantic wave, pump yourself up into a state of light playfulness, and only then magic may, or may not, happen. Right now, I have no such goal. God forbid, no cohabitation, no new babies, no meeting the parents. All resources are now directed at raising the existing children and buying a French house. For the sake of even the most beautiful dates, investing 30 hours of emotional involvement, it's faster and easier for me to take myself out to my favorite restaurant, shopping, spa, and other massage. So that the flirting muscle does not atrophy by the time urgent life tasks are solved, and if libido still suddenly survives, I sometimes allow myself such a swim after butterflies in my stomach. If you see me on the site, run away rustling your skirts. You definitely don't need this dubious correspondence. Whether it will work out or not becomes clear immediately. Last Friday, a stern Tatar mother entered Tinder with a heavy tread, rolling pin at the ready, prepared to fend off attacks that hadn't even happened yet. She was shown exclusively equally disappointed men, drained of energy, squeezing out greetings and emojis with effort, burdened with children and responsibilities. After half an hour of losing faith in people, I read, Jean-Pierre, 45, non-smoker, cancer. At first I froze at the scale of such frankness in public, and only a moment later it dawned on me that this was, fortunately, not a terrible diagnosis, but merely a zodiac sign. With a grumpy old man who came across my path, we discussed how only scammers, unlike before, in the foggy youth of the early 2000s, had gathered around us, and there were no real people behind these profiles. When we find ourselves in such a grannies gossiping on the bench role, we immediately end the failed dating. Drink chamomile tea, turn on meditation, shut the blinds and fall asleep blissfully. Yesterday things went more cheerfully, whether due to a hearty hot dinner or the romantic Netflix scenes for dessert. But love for people temporarily triumphed. Profiles suddenly sparkled with new colors. What fantastic eyes! At 20, I would have chosen him so the children would be beautiful. My God, he has abs. A sweet cutie from America is writing, already preparing the groundwork for a European holiday, dates and cities included. The result I had ordered from the universe did not keep me waiting. An Austrian pilot, looking like a hero from a 1960s advertising brochure, 37 years old, blonde, with eyes too honest for a respectable man, under unexpectedly dark eyelashes. The dream guy has a teenage daughter in a good boarding school, a temporary wife in every major airport, and a residence in Dubai in order not to pay taxes. In addition, he is multilingual, especially advanced in the language of wet hints and generously distributed compliments in advance. A perfect coincidence of interests, I believe. Neither of us needs romantic dinners, let alone ridiculous follow-ups that make everyone blush. Only light, non-binding correspondence. And how did you burn through your Friday evening?